in silver light with me. Window down, the air turns wild, and the whole sky opens mile by mile. The water moves but never shouts, just enough to clear me out. Like the day knows where to start, with the salt wind on my heart. No need to hurry now, no need to name this feeling. The coast keeps rolling on, and I keep slowly breathing. Coastal winds stay in my hair, carry all the heavy air down the road and out of sight, into blue and open light. Coastal wind, don't let go, take me where the low clouds glow. Every mile feels bright again, with your cool hand on my skin. On my skin. Dark rocks resting by the shore make the bright sky feel like more. Every contrast in the frame turns the quiet into flame, but not the kind that burns too hard. More like something waking up, a little pulse beneath the calm, a little sun beneath the fog. I was full of city noise, now the silence starts to move me. Not empty, not alone, just enough to let me loosen. Coastal winds stay in my hair, carry all the heavy air down the road and out of sight, into blue and open light. Coastal wind, don't let go, take me where the low clouds glow, where every mile feels bright again, with your cool hand on my skin. On my skin. If the world gets loud again, I will think about this bend where the sea and roadway met, and I learned how to reset. Coastal wind pull me through, black rock, white cloud, endless blue. Let this moving stillness stay long after I leave today. Coastal wind, clear and wide, keep this coastline at my side. In your rhythm I can hear how the road becomes sincere. The road keeps going, the sea keeps shining, and I keep feeling lighter.
Black rock, blue water, afternoon. A quiet kind of perfect view. Not postcard bright, not dressed for show, just raw enough to let me know. Some places don't need decoration, they just stand there and pull you in. With a harder edge, a cooler color, and a softer way to begin. I've been carrying noise for miles, but the shoreline breaks it down. The steady shape of stone in the sky stretched over town. Black rock, blue, keep me true in the mood that's clean and new. Not too high and not too low, just enough to let me slow. Black rock, blue, coastal line, put your contrast in my mind, where the darker things can stay without stealing all the day. The wind turbines spin in silence, like a thought I almost trust. Modern bones against old lava, turning motion into hush. I like the way the scene feels balanced, land and weather, road and sea. Not romantic in a fragile way, more like honest clarity. Nothing here pretends to heal, still it changes how I feel. Maybe that's the better kind, a cleaner angle on the mind. mind where the darker things can stay without stealing all the day. Oh, without stealing all the day. Oh, I don't need a brighter place. I just need this open face of the coast against the sky, teaching me not always is wrong. Black rock blue, hold your frame. Every mile rewrites my name with a steadier, cooler tone than the one I brought from home. Black rock blue, wide and still, see beyond the basalt hill. In your rough and lucid view, I feel both grounded and renewed. Black rock, blue tide. One road, one clear mind, one clear mind.
Morning spills across the lane, salt on glass and sun on frame. Wing forms turning in the blue. Everything feels wide and new.
Tires hum a steady line past the shore and basalt signs. No destination worth the rush when the road itself is enough.
We don't need a reason, we don't need a map. The coast keeps giving what the we couldn't have back. Island drive, stay alive in the blue on either side. Sea breeze, low trees, open sky. Let the small talk pass us by. Island drive, bright and free. Turn this road to memory. Every curve becomes a song we can keep long after gone. Pools of water catch the light, breaking up the lava black. Tiny mirrors by the coast, showing us what stress forgets.
Even silence sounds awake when the shoreline meets the break, and we stop to watch the wind move the grass and move us in.
Maybe all we needed was a little moving air and a road that didn't ask us to be anywhere. Island drive, stay alive in the blue on either side. Sea breeze, low trees, open sky. Let the small talk pass us by. Island drive, bright and free. Turn this road to memory. Every curve becomes a song we can keep long after gone. No big city chorus, no flashing signs tonight. Just the turbines turning slowly and the sea catching light. Island drive, take us far past the weight of who we are into something easier, clearer than we felt before. Island drive, hope we stay in your warm mechanical sway. Road and ocean side by side, like the tide inside our lives. Drive on, breathe in, let go. Be shoreline touched feels smoother now, wanting to trust. And the road beside the sea looks like something meant for me. Not forever, not by fate, just for this unguarded day. Some roads ask for speed, this one asks for seeing. Some skies ask for nothing, still they keep on giving. See glass road, take me slow past the places I outgrow, with the water in my eyes and the open in my lungs. See glass road, pale and bright, carry me through coastal light, till the pieces in my chest settle softly into rest. Dark stone edges, shallow pools break the sunlight into jewels. And I think about how time can turn the sharpest things benign. There are versions of myself I no longer need to hold, like glass shaped by moving water. They are easier to touch. Not everything gets fixed, some things simply soften. That might be enough, that might be the answer. See glass road, take me slow past the places I outgrow, with the water in my eyes and the open in my lungs. See glass road, pale and bright, carry me through coastal light, till the pieces in my chest settle softly into rest. I don't need the whole horizon, just this roadside by the sea, and the way the wind keeps saying, you can leave the old with me. See glass road, stay in view, blue and green and weather truth. Every mile along your side makes the harder parts untied. See glass road, cool and long, turn the coast into a song I can hear when all else fades, at the edge of moving waves. One smooth white tide, by light.
Yeah. There is a heart inside this coast, dark and old and still alive. You can feel it in the broken stone, in the shape of where the water lies. Not a gentle painted shoreline, not the kind that asks for praise. Something rough or more enduring, something built to take the waves. I know leaning into light.
Nothing famous, nothing staged.
Still the scene feels made to stay.
This is not a postcard, this is not a dream.
Just a better version
Of what ordinary means. Oceanside signs, passing slow, pointing where we don't need go.
It's enough to ride this line.
The shoreline in our minds. Oceanside signs, coast to coast, little markers on the road.
Every name we blur beyond
Makes the day feel more our own. Pools between the black rock shine like a city after rain. Except the traffic here is seabirds, and the soundtrack's mostly wine.
I like the low-key way this goes. Never begs to be adored.
Still it leaves a cleaner feeling.
Than the louder places do.
Maybe joy looks smaller, maybe joy drives by.
Maybe joy's a side road under this stretched sky.
Oceanside signs, passing slow, pointing where we don't need go.
It's enough to ride this line.
With the shoreline in our minds. Oceanside signs, coastal code, little markers on the road.
Every name we blur beyond
Makes the day feel more our own. No need for a perfect plan, no need for a famous stop.
just the rhythm of the tires and the view we can improve.
Oceanside signs lead us far past the weak and who we are.
Into clean electric blue.
Into something simple, true. Oceanside signs, soft and bright.
Blinking through the afternoon light.
If we lose the way back home, we'll still find us in the song. One more turn,
One more turn,
one more breeze,
one more coast.
one more release. Open coastline, nothing closed, nothing asking me to hold more than what the day can bring. Salt horizon, birds and wind, even the road feels unafraid, cutting through the black terrain like it knows that emptiness can be beautiful, not less. I have spent too many mornings trying hard to fill the air, but the sea says leave some room, let the light arrive in there. Open coastline, let me into your wild and weathered skin, to the water, to the breeze, to the mood between the scenes. Open coastline, blue and black, give me what the week has lacked. Not excitement, not escape, just a little more real space. A single turbine turns ahead, slow enough to calm my head. Even motion here is measured, even distance feels collected. I can hear steadier life in the wash of road and tide. Not a new one, not a dream, just the same one, seem more clean. Maybe I don't need to change, maybe I just need this frame where the sky is wide
blades turning in the blue, slowly cutting afternoon. Modern ghosts above the shore, drawing circles over stone. I never thought a machine could look this calm in a scene, but here it fits the moving air like the coast put it there. Oh, lava, new motion, sea line, future glow. Everything keeps changing, but the road still knows. Turbine blue, spin me through all the static I outgrew. With your measured silent light on the edge of sea and sky. Turbine blue, cool and high, cut a circle through my mind till the noise becomes a hum. I can drive to and become. Buildings sit in coastal black, low and clean against the grass. Nothing dramatic in the frame, still the whole view feels awake. I like the quiet contradiction, nature, road, machine and wind. Not a battle, not a clash, more like ways of living joined. Maybe peace is not untouched, maybe peace can still evolve. Maybe beauty is a coast that lets new shapes be born. Turbine blue, spin me through all the static I outgrew. With your measured silent light on the edge of sea and sky. Turbine blue, cool and high, cut the circle through my mind till the noise becomes a hum. I can drive to and become. Turbine blue, stay in sight through the long coastal white. I will keep your modern grace next time life feels out of phase. Turbine blue, sea and steel will make the whole horizon feel like the future can be kind if it learns the pace of wind. Spin slow, stay bright, see white, mind light. There's a static in the shoreline, not a glitch, more like a thread between the waves that roll the turbines and the thoughts inside my head.
Every layer of the landscape hums at its own frequency. Black stone, pale cloud, moving water, making room for memory.
Maybe this is why we came,
to hear the coast in different ways.
not just see it, not just drive it,
but let it rearrange our pace. Shoreline static, low and clear. Play a coastal signal here. Through the water, through the wire, through the old and future air. Shoreline static, steady line. Tune the weather in my mind till the inner noise grows small and the road can hold it all. shapes that the water usually hides. Rough black lines and quiet pools shining under midday light. And the roadside keeps beside it, like it grew there from the stone. Every lane a little closer to the parts of me alone. I like days that don't pretend. I like coasts that tell the truth. Everything laid open here, nothing polished into proof. Low tide lanes carry me past the neat and obvious things, to the textures under shine, to the edges under blue. Low tide lanes, coastal plain, turn the slow road into grace, with the black rock and the breeze, and the sea pulled back in peace. There's beauty in what's left when the surface slips away. Not the glamorous kind of beauty, more the kind that makes you stay. I think people are like shoreline. Some of us look smooth from far, but the tide goes out eventually and reveals who we really are. Maybe that's not something sad. Maybe that's a cleaner start. When the hidden lines come out and the air gets through the heart. Low tide lanes carry me past the neat and obvious things, to the textures under shine, to the edges under blue. Low tide lanes, coastal plain, turn the slow road into grace, with the black rock and the breeze, and the sea pulled back in peace. Not every good day sparkles. Some of them are basalt black, some of them are quiet roads that give your own shape back. Low tide lanes stay in mind when the weeks get overlined. I will think of hidden pools and the wind against the rules. Low tide lanes stripped and bright, you made honesty feel light, and the coast became a frame for a less defended name. The sea goes out, the truth comes in.
Roadside waves to my left, engine hum underneath my chest. The whole day leaning into speed without becoming something reckless. I like this kind of forward motion, not escape, more like release. Like the coast is built to rhythm, out of wind and concrete seams. Every mile cuts through what I didn't need to keep, and the shoreline writes it down in a language made of breeze. Roadside waves move with me down this narrow strip of sea. Black stone, white cloud, blue repeat, making every thought less deep. Roadside waves, bright and plain, wash the pressure from my brain, till the road and I align in a cleaner state of mind. Cleaner state of mind. that I wanna take back home. Old coast, new lines, moving weather, all a little live but calm. Maybe progress looks like this, a road that doesn't kill the view, a day that feels electric but leaves enough room for blue. Roadside waves, move with me down this narrow strip of sea. Black stone, white cloud, blue repeat, making every thought less deep. Roadside waves, ride and play, wash the pressure from my brain till the road and I align in a cleaner state of mind. No red lights, no closed rooms, only coast and afternoon, and a body learning how to live inside the now. Roadside waves, take this song down the lane and further on into every crowded day that forgets to make space. Roadside waves, coast don't beat, leave your salt under my feet, so the next time life runs fast, I can hear your steadier path. One side, sky on earth.
The road bends and the water changes from silver calm to sharper blue. Every turn ahead feels like a small surprise the daylight knew.
No map needed for this feeling, no schedule in the salt white air.
Just the lane and all its motion, and the coast that keeps us there. We keep moving, not to leave, but to feel the coastline breathe.
At the corner of the eye,
Like a song before the line. Blue, turn ahead, follow through, where the road becomes a view, where the ceiling's close enough to make the whole horizon move. Blue, turn ahead, bright and long, every bend becomes a song, and the farther that we ride, the more the day feels open wide.
black rocks break the reflected sky.
Into patterns by the shore.
Every little pool
Holds a different version of the blue.
I think that's why I like the coast.
It never stays in just one tone.
It shifts and
Keeps its center, like a mind that learned to float.
maybe freedom,
Isn't far,
maybe freedom is a
curve in the road.
where your chest
privacy becomes a better memory. One more turn, one more blue. Wind from summer, white against blue, turning slow above the green. I never knew a roadside view could feel this clean, this in between. Not beach parley bright, not sleepy slow, just a day with moving air and the kind of local sunlight that makes the plainest scene feel rare. I don't need a perfect season, I don't need a painted coast. Give me turbines, road and salt, and I'll know what matters most. Wind farm summer spin me light over lava, sea and sky, through the soft mechanical hum and the breeze I came here for. Wind farm summer coastal glow, teach my tired mind to coast with your white blades in the blue and your easy afternoon. Cars go by but never crowd, the road still feels half untouched, like the island kept some room for a person to decompress. I think about the inland noise and how fast a week can burn. Then I see those turning towers and feel my thoughts begin to cool. Some places lower volume without telling you they tried. That's the gift of certain coastlines. You arrive and soften inside. Wind farm summer stimulate over lava, sea and sky, through the soft mechanical hum and the breeze I came here for. Wind farm summer coastal glow, teach my tired mind to coast with your white blades in the blue and your easy afternoon. Future in the skyline, salt still in the stone. Somehow both belong here, and somehow so do I. Wind farm summer, stay with me in the road and scenery, in the open local air, in the way the dark rocks flare. Wind farm summer, bright but miles make the whole day feel worthwhile. Not because it shouted loud, but because it moved the clouds. White blades turning, new day burning softly.
Lava coastline under noon, dark as memory, bright as truth. The kind of shore that doesn't flatter but stays beautiful anyway. I trust landscapes like this one, Don't try to be easy. They give you shape and weather and let your mood arrive honestly. I've been looking for a place that doesn't ask me to perform, only to stand and breathe inside a rougher kind of calm. Lava coastline, keep me near in your broken symmetry, in your deep volcanic patience, in your salt and sky clarity. Lava coastline, dark and wide, let the heart of colors guide me toward a steady pulse, and the one I came here with. Shallow water fills the gaps, turning black rock into glass, and the contrast hits me harder than some polished paradise. There's a road just at the edge, keeping pace with all this age, and I love the way it threads present tense through ancient stone. Maybe beauty isn't soft, maybe beauty can be firm, maybe beauty can remind you of the slower truth are worth. Lava coastline, keep me near in your broken symmetry, in your deep volcanic patience, in your salt and sky clarity. Lava coastline, stark and wide, let the heart of colors guide me toward a steady pulse, and the one I came here with. Returning, if the rock can't keep its form, then maybe I can leave here a little less afraid of storm. Lava coastline, dark and bright, you have changed the afternoon into something more enduring than a passing scenic tune. Lava coastline, hold this frame in the back rooms of my brain, so when life gets overdone, I can hear your patient hum. Black storm, blue line, long road, clear mind. Between sea roads and island light, we found an hour without demand. No landmark louder than the wind, no script except the moving land. The coast kept opening in pieces, black stone first, then water, then sky. And every new arrangement made the old tension leave my spine. Sometimes you don't know you're tired till the road undoes the ache. Sometimes you don't know you're breathing shallow till the salt air changes shape. Between sea roads we let go of the speed we came here with, into blue, into wind, into the loose edge of the day. Between
pressure into clarity.
Turbines turn like patient clocks
Over roofs and summer grass.
Nothing rushed and nothing frozen.
Everything in measured motion.
I kept thinking we'd remember only the biggest view, but it might be the smaller moments that stay the longest through. The black rock, the roadside barriers, the water breathing at low tide.
The way the sky kept widening
Without asking us for any.
between zeros, we let go of the speed we came here with. Into blue, into blue, into wind, into wind. To the loose edge of the day. Between zeros, side by side, with the island opening wide. Every mile becomes a bridge from pressure into clarity. No grand ending, no final sign, just the coast and enough time to feel the day become a song we will carry when we're gone. Between zeros, keep this close in the chest beneath the clothes. Like a local salt street truth, like a softer way to move. Between zeros, let it last longer than the hours pass, till the week grows thin and we hear this coastline underneath. Sea on the left, sky overhead, road in between. That's all we need.